Welcome to our channel. Today we explore an ancient philosophy that offers unique perspectives on money and wealth. Stoicism. With its timeless principles, it guides us on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, including in the financial sphere. In this video, we will share 5 essential teachings of Stoicism about money that will help us develop a healthier and more balanced relationship with our material resources. Let's embark on this journey in search of true financial wisdom. 1. Financial acceptance and detachment. The teachings of Stoicism for a full life in the maelstrom of the consumer society, where we are constantly encouraged to seek more wealth and material goods. The teachings of Stoicism invite us to adopt a more serene and balanced perspective on money. The first teaching of Stoicism about money invites us to financial detachment. In this text, we will dive into the deep lessons of this ancient philosophy to learn to value what really matters in our lives. Financial acceptance is the starting point for a healthy relationship with money. The Stoics teach us that each person has a unique financial journey and that our resources can vary over time. Instead of comparing ourselves to others or succumbing to envy towards those who seem more prosperous, we are invited to calmly accept our own financial situation. Accepting our financial circumstances is not a passive or resigned attitude, but rather a realistic and conscious approach that allows us to face our finances with equanimity. Financial detachment is one of the most liberating lessons of Stoicism. In a world where consumerism is encouraged and possession of goods is often associated with status and happiness, the Stoics remind us that true freedom is not in accumulating material wealth, but in learning to detach from it. By detaching ourselves from the excessive dependence on material goods, we find a sense of inner freedom that frees us from the traps of materialism. Detachment allows us to value what is essential in our lives and leads us to a search for meaning, satisfaction, and emotional self-reliance. The practice of gratitude is an essential part of financial detachment. When we learn to be grateful for what we already have, we embrace simplicity and moderation. Gratitude helps us value the little things and find contentment in what we already have. This does not mean that we should resign ourselves to financial stagnation, but rather that we should find satisfaction in the journey and appreciate every achievement. However small it may be, gratitude makes us less prone to unbridled greed and incessant desire for more material goods. Stoicism encourages us to seek financial balance and live within our means. By learning to manage our resources prudently, we avoid unnecessary debt and constant financial pressure. The pursuit of self-reliance does not imply rejecting financial growth or improving our condition, but ensuring that our financial choices are aligned with our values and life goals. Living within our means brings us a sense of financial freedom, where we can make conscious decisions and invest in things that really matter. The first teaching of Stoicism about money is a call to financial acceptance and detachment. By accepting our financial situation and cultivating detachment from possessions, we find an inner freedom that allows us to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Gratitude, financial balance, and the search for self-reliance are fundamental pillars for a healthy relationship with money. Stoicism shows us that true wealth is not in the amount of money we have, but in how we cultivate our values, relationships, and self-development. By embracing these teachings, we can find what really matters in our lives. 2. Financial simplicity, the path of serenity and balance. In a world where we are constantly bombarded by messages of excessive consumption and rampant pursuit of material wealth, the teachings of Stoicism offer us an alternative and profound approach to money. The second teaching of Stoicism about money invites us to live with financial simplicity. In this text, we will explore the valuable lessons of this ancient philosophy and how they can lead us to a more serene, balanced, and meaningful life. Financial simplicity begins with the recognition that exacerbated materialism is not the source of true happiness. Stoics teach us that by seeking material acquisitions and pleasures excessively, we can fall into a vicious cycle of perpetual dissatisfaction, where we never feel truly complete. To live with simplicity is to seek inner serenity, finding contentment in the simple things of life and valuing experiences and relationships more than material goods. Financial moderation is a fundamental pillar of the Stoics. It is the practice of avoiding excesses and living within our means, not yielding to the social pressure of exaggerated consumption or to the unbridled search for status through material possessions. Financial moderation helps us avoid unnecessary debt, control our spending, and make informed decisions about how to invest our resources. This balance in financial management allows us to find inner freedom, where we are not slaves to money, but its responsible administrators. Stoicism reminds us of the importance of valuing enough. By recognizing that the incessant pursuit of more wealth often does not bring lasting happiness, we learn to appreciate what we already have in our lives. This does not mean financial stagnation or lack of ambition, but rather finding a balance between the desire for financial growth and gratitude for what we have already achieved. Valuing enough helps us avoid the trap of materialism, bringing more meaning and purpose to our financial choices. Material detachment is one of the most powerful principles of the Stoics. By not letting ourselves be defined by our possessions, we find an inner freedom that allows us to focus our energies on more valuable things, such as relationships, personal growth, and contribution to society. Material detachment helps us to overcome the incessant search for more things and leads us to a more meaningful and authentic life. The second teaching of the Stoics about money invites us to live with simplicity and financial moderation, finding serenity and balance in our lives. By embracing financial simplicity, we value what really matters and avoid the relentless pursuit of material wealth as a source of lasting happiness. Balance in financial administration frees us from the slavery of money, allowing us to make conscious and responsible decisions. Stoicism reminds us that true wealth lies in inner peace, emotional self-reliance, and a life grounded in noble values. By adopting these principles, we can find a more meaningful, full, and balanced life, where money is a tool for our personal fulfillment and contribution to the well-being of others. 3. The real focus: relationships and experiences. In a world driven by the relentless pursuit of wealth and financial success, the teachings of Stoicism bring a balanced and deeply meaningful view of money. The third teaching of the Stoics about money invites us to avoid making it the main focus of our lives. In this video, we will explore the importance of valuing relationships and experiences over material accumulation, learning to find true wealth and satisfaction in our personal journeys. Stoicism warns us of the danger of putting money at the center of our lives. As we become obsessed with the relentless pursuit of material wealth, we risk losing sight of what is truly valuable. Excessive accumulation can lead us away from meaningful relationships, blind us to enriching experiences, and even compromise our physical and mental health. The exaggerated focus on money can also lead us to sacrifice our values and ethical principles for material enrichment. Stoicism teaches us to value authentic and meaningful relationships in our lives. While money can bring comfort and convenience, true wealth is in our connections with other people. Affectionate and supportive relationships provide us with a deep sense of belonging, emotional support, and meaning. Valuing and nurturing these connections allows us to face adversity with more courage and find genuine joy in shared moments. Stoicism encourages us to value experiences over material goods. The acquisition of possessions can be ephemeral and even empty, but enriching experiences can become invaluable memories. Investing time and resources in travel, learning, hobbies, and other experiences that allow us to grow and expand our horizons is a way to enrich our lives on deeper levels. Through these experiences, we also cultivate a broader perspective and learn to appreciate the beauty of life in all its facets. The real treasure of Stoicism lies in our personal growth and the development of our character. While money can bring material comfort, it is through inner growth that we find true wealth and lasting satisfaction. The search for wisdom, emotional self-reliance, and resilience enables us to face the challenges of life with inner strength. We create an inner wealth that is not subject to the fluctuations of the financial world. The third teaching of Stoicism about money invites us to find true focus in our lives, valuing meaningful relationships, enriching experiences, and personal growth. By avoiding making money the center of our lives, we find a deeper and lasting wealth in which affectionate relationships connect us with others and provide emotional support. Enriching experiences lead us to a full and meaningful life, and personal growth enables us to face challenges with serenity, finding true wealth within ourselves. Stoicism shows us that true meaning and purpose are the way to a life richer in experiences, human connections, and personal development. 4. Financial balance. The art of living within our means. In a culture driven by consumerism and the incessant pursuit for more, the teachings of Stoicism invite us to adopt a balanced and conscious approach to money. The fourth teaching of Stoicism about money urges us to live within our means and avoid excessive spending. In this text, we will explore how financial balance can bring us greater freedom and satisfaction in our lives, allowing us to make financial decisions more conscious and aligned with our values. The Stoics remind us of the importance of recognizing our financial resources and living according to our reality. Each individual has a unique financial situation, and living within our means adjusting our spending and choices so that they are aligned with our income and savings capacity. Instead of comparing ourselves to other people and giving in to the social pressure of ostentation, we are invited to find contentment in what is feasible for us. Stoicism warns us of the dangers of rampant consumerism, which leads us to spend more than we need and to seek material satisfaction rather than genuine and lasting happiness. By avoiding impulsive consumption and impulse purchases, we can develop a sense of control over our spending and make more conscious decisions about money. Practicing financial moderation helps us distinguish between real wants and needs, avoiding the trap of spending on superfluous items. Living within our means helps us develop financial resilience. By avoiding unnecessary indebtedness and making responsible decisions about our spending, we are preparing to face eventual financial adversity with more peace of mind. Financial resilience allows us to have a long-term perspective, set realistic goals, and invest in our long-term financial security. The fourth teaching of the Stoics about money teaches us to live within our means and seek a financial balance. By recognizing our resources, avoiding rampant consumerism, and cultivating financial resilience, we find greater freedom and satisfaction in our lives. Financial equilibrium allows us to make more conscious decisions in line with our highest values, avoiding the trap of rampant materialism. By valuing more than material possessions and investing in personal growth, enriching experiences and meaningful relationships, we find deeper and lasting wealth in our lives. The pursuit of financial balance is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, where we learn to find satisfaction in the most essential and meaningful things. 5. Material detachment. Teachings of the Stoics for a freer and meaningful life. In a society where we are constantly encouraged to seek more material possessions, the teachings of Stoicism bring a transformative view of money. The fifth teaching of the Stoics invites us to practice material detachment and to value what we already have. In this text, we will explore how detachment frees us from the bonds of materialism and leads us to a more free, authentic, and meaningful life. Material detachment is one of the fundamental pillars of Stoicism. As we learn not to cling excessively to our possessions, we find an inner freedom that is not subject to the fluctuations of the material world. Instead of seeking happiness in the accumulation of material goods, we are encouraged to find satisfaction in our own essence, in our relationships, and in our life experiences. Detachment frees us from the burden of rampant consumerism and teaches us to value what really matters in our lives. Stoicism invites us to practice gratitude and appreciation of what we already possess. By recognizing the abundance that exists in our lives, we develop a genuine appreciation for the little things. Valuing our current achievements, relationships, and resources helps us avoid the trap of constantly searching for more. As we pursue a life of purpose, we contribute significantly to the well-being of ourselves and others. The practice of material detachment is an invitation to discover the true richness within ourselves and to live a life of meaning, purpose, and authenticity. Conclusion. By understanding and applying these teachings of Stoicism about money in our lives, we can achieve a more balanced and meaningful relationship with our material resources. Stoic philosophy invites us to value what really matters: our relationships, our personal growth, and our contribution to society. We will seek true financial wisdom by finding the inner peace and freedom that come from aligning our financial choices with our highest values. Thanks for watching, and until the next video,